Wike has revealed the brain behind the building of judges and buying cars for the judges that it is not his making. He's only trying to implement Tinubu's policies. So Tinubu is the brain behind that. And I've always said it. There is nothing all these ministers or all these people who are the leader of all those parastatals. There's nothing they do that without the knowledge of Tinubu is the brain behind everything that happens, because if there's anything that wants to really give him a bad name, or dent his image, he will quickly um call anybody who is in charge to order. But most of the time they are always together. Maybe if it just it backfires, he will now start behaving as if he doesn't even know what has been going on, just like the incidents of the minors. It's not as if he was not aware, he was fully aware, but they didn't know that he's going to turn against them, because these children were there for close to how many months. Nobody said anything, but until when the whole thing became, or everything escalated, so they were now trying to save their faces. So this is exactly what is happening. Wike is saying that it's not his making, it is Tinubu that is doing all of those things, and he has to do that because in the long run it's going to favor him, Wike. And Wike shared that President Tinubu has prioritized the construction of quarters specifically for judges and justices in the 2024 budget to ensure they no longer live in rented accommodations, potentially among criminals, a situation Wike described as embarrassing. But lecturers that are lecturing, especially those who are even taking care of lives, the doctors and nurses, those who are in the health professional or health practitioners, you don't say anything about them. The police that are guiding you, have you checked the quarters of policemen? Or you are just thinking about those who are the top there? We are talking about an ordinary policeman on the streets. How are you taking care of them? Because they are exposed to a lot of dangers. You don't take care of them. It is only the judges. He praised this policy as a commendable move, noting that it has been approved by both what is it called? This is really funny. Yeah. Yes, he praised the policy as a commendable, noting that it has been approved by both the National Assembly and the President as part of the 2024 budget. He said on Channels TV, he said, "I'm not Mr. President. I'm only lucky to be appointed as a minister under his administration and who is in a position to implement his policies." And Mr. President said, "Look, this is what he wants. Come up and see what we can do." It was approved by Mr. President, sent to the National Assembly in the 2024 budget, that there should be construction of judges and justices quarters, that they must remove judges from where they are renting. They don't even know where they are living. Are they living among criminals in rented houses? Can you imagine? Criminals, who calling somebody criminals? Did they complain to you? Are they not supposed to be independent as one of the arms of government? Are they complaining to you? Don't they have their own budget? It is you that will now tell them for how long they have been in the service, for God knows when. So if they were staying among criminals, it is you that would tell them that they are staying among criminals. They should have voiced it out. What are you talking about? It is the making of Tinubu and Wike. They know they are just being mischievous. Who are you telling? You think you can fool people? You think people will listen to all this nonsense you are saying? You don't know whether they are living among criminals in rented houses where the landlord will say, "Look, he has not paid, leave." It is embarrassing. Why can't you wait for the... Are you... See these people, they think they are talking to Tatars. A policy anybody should commend Mr. President for. It is in the National Assembly budget of 2024, appropriated by the National Assembly and assented to by Mr. President. So now the yes. Can you imagine? One day story will become... one day you will become one day story you become. Yeah, that's it. Well, what is wrong with that? Are they judges, not federal government official? So the government decide to build quarters, and I don't see anything wrong with them. You don't even get sense. You don't know what they talk. You don't know what you are saying, but you want to overshadow everyone. Very troublesome. only you for only for you to forget that the same federal government has monitored everything in residential quarters in all segments of the public service. Your actions remain suspicious. Your cup don't full. Soon you'll be disgraced. Yes, Wike knows how to paint ways to suit his evil intentions. Wike can never be trusted. He lacks he lost integrity to be listened to. He lacks integrity to be listened to. I only blame the media houses that give him airtime. So what Wike is saying is that after the NAS has passed the budget, the funds were handed over to him to implement instead of the Ministry of Justice or the Ministry of Housing or the NJC. This Wike can lie. The FCT judges are not under the supervision of FCT minister. They are under the supervision of NJC. That is it. They are part of the arms of government that are supposed to work independently. So you are the one that is not monitoring them. But you don't monitor children that are on the street. The ones that are on the street, what led to that? No, you are pursuing them. It is these people that have been in service for God knows when. You are the one that would know, tell them whether they are living among criminals. What is the duty of Ministry of Justice if you are not playing game? All this noise about judges' quarters ought not to raise any debate. Government is better positioned to provide accommodation for the judges, irrespective of whether independent judiciary on NJC. And all those Agbado people, that's what they talk upside down. The FCT Minister Nyesom Wike has always showed Nigerians that he is Mr. Know-all and Mr. Leader, not servant. Mr. Wike, if you want to serve the nation more, stop showing them that you have power or you know more than other politicians, because even your group in this Tinubu administration are afraid of giving you power, and Rivers State is regretting supporting you before now. With judicial autonomy, the executive should not build house for judges and justices in this kind of situation. Nigeria cannot get it right. Okay, Tinubu is using you to do a return favor work to the judiciary who helped him to get into power, and for anticipation of another help in 2027. You are all corrupt. There is nothing more you guys can say. Nothing more, nothing less. So guys, let's say your opinion and have your take on this.